You're not a student. What are you doing here again? Stop putting me off. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountaintop and offered him a kingdom he would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come on over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples as we called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told his story after he was gone. How he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Hello Charlotte, how are you? Have you got zombies? Yeah. This is for Sunday morning. I'm gonna chase you out of it. I'm putting on that iron shirt. I chase Satan out of earth. Putting on that shirt. Chase the devil from earth. Sending him to space. Find another race, sending him to space, to find another race. Satan is an evilous man, putting cat jokes it on my mind. When I check him, my last in hand, and when him slip a gun with him, and I'm putting on that iron shirt. I chase Satan out of earth. Putting on that shirt. Chase the devil from earth. Oh yeah, we are gone. We left you with him on. Oh yeah, with your gun. We left you with him on. I said I'm sending him to space to find another race. Sending him to space to find another race. He might be drop his fork and run. He can't stand up to Jesus the Son. He might be left just with him gone. I said big up with this bomb. Putting on an iron shirt. I chase Satan out of earth. Putting on that shirt. Chase the devil from earth. I said now, move ya with your gun. We left you with him on. Move ya with your gun. We left you with him on. I said I'm putting on that iron shirt. Chase the devil from earth. Putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. I said Satan is the evilest boys and girls. How y'all doing? Hope you have a nice day. I'm launch spinning space, shall we? I've been saying it for so long. It's just so obvious, isn't it? Right, music window, where are we? Let's play something. Anybody like the blues? Psychic said she got an ass like Serena. Trina, Jennifer Lopez, 4 kids. I gotta take all that asses to show. So we grabbed the kids, but then they got the friends. I pulled up in the Benz and they all jumped in. And we all went for dinner. I had to pay. If you ever with this girl, you better get paid. You know why? It take too much to touch you. From what I heard, she got a baby by best friend said she used to F with Usher. I don't care. I say, I still love her. Get down, go ahead, get down. 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 I said 18 years, 18 years. She got one of your kids with you for 18 years. I know somebody brings house, but for one of his kids, his mama's crib is bigger than his, and you see him on the TV any given Sunday. They win the Super Bowl, drive off in a Hyundai. She's supposed to buy Shirley Tyker with Giovanni. She went to the doctor, she bought Lipo with Giovanni, and she's walking around looking like Michael with Giovanni. You should have got that Shirley Tyker for your money. If you ain't no punk, holla, we won't treat up. It's something that you need to have, cause when she leave your half, you as you go around. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Said she take my money when I'm in need. Oh, she's a traveling friend indeed. Oh, she's gold digger, baby, way over town. She digs on me, on me. Now I ain't seen you go digger, but you got leads. And you want to do the smoke, you can't buy weed. So you go out for dinner, you can't pay, you can't leave. There's dishes in the back, you had to roll up those sleeves. But why you watching? He's gonna make it tend to be I've lost this all. Dang it! I was away with the fairies. Dang it! Where is it? I took my eye off the screen. Ambition, baby. Oh yeah. But why watching? He's gonna make a Benz out of that. So you got ambition, baby. Look at his eyes. This week is my fault. This week is the vibe. So you stay nice, you stay right, girl. When you get up, leave your ass for a white girl. Get down, girl. Matt needs to cut that fingernail. That thumbnail it keeps catching. Good evening. How you all doing? Did you have a nice day? Well, whilst it's on the 4th, let's play some Mandonna. Why not? Voila! Mucho gusto! Muy bien. ¿Cómo está? ¿Has de visto? Last night I dreamt of... fingers, come on, work. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. What's wrong with that? That doesn't sound right. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I'd never gone, I knew the song. A young girl with her eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, far away. The tropical of the island breeze, all the nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be now. Peace that I'll need now. And as the sound played, the sun would set so high right through my ears and sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. Where's it gone? Oh yeah. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in this world. Where a girl loves a boy. No, dang it. Where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl. I don't know if I tuned this guitar before I started. I fell in love with San Pedro. One wind carried on the sea, calls to me. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, like Isla Bonita. And as December played, the sun would set so high and through my ears and sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. Mandonna. I don't know if I tuned this guitar. I don't think I did. It might be. It sounds alright. It's just that song. Maybe I had the strumming pattern out. Yeah, never mind. Good evening. Because the earth is flat. Yeah. Water's level, you can't change it. There's no such thing as bendy water. I've been asking for 11 solid years. Where is my picture of bendy water? And all they can show me is a waterfall. Water cascading down. Now, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about sea level. If 72% of the earth is sea water, and the seas are quite clearly level, that's why we call them sea level, then someone lied to us and did a really good job on convincing us that we were monkeys on a spinning ball. And we're not just spinning once, we're spinning in 4 different directions. We're rotating, spiraling, falling upwards. How do you fall upwards? I don't know, but we are. We're falling upwards. Following the sun, apparently, which is falling upwards. Which is also in the arm of the Milky Way, which is spiraling too. Giving me a grand total of 1.4 million miles an hour in 4 different directions. The closest thing I could imagine would be in Hung, Drawn and Quartered. As the 4 horses go in 4 different directions, we're going in 4 different directions at 1.4 million miles. 1.4 million miles an hour.
That's 1.4 million miles an hour on each limb. Sounds ridiculous when you actually think about it, doesn't it? Because it is ridiculous. It's nonsense. Nonsense. These nonces have made everything nonsensical to a point that we believe anything. Well, I say we. I use that term towards the sheeple. And Lord, forgive me if I'm still being foolish and deceived. Because Father, you are the Heavenly One. You are the Alpha and the Omega. No one beats you. No one tops you. You are the ace up the sleeve that they've been trying to hide from us. And it doesn't work because, as I remember, I was born from a woman. And she's looking down at me now and she's like, boy, Peter, you can play the guitar so you can, Peter. She's half Irish, but she did a wicked Irish accent. She really did. She's looking down on me now. She's like, he was right, the earth is flat. He tried to tell me. I tried to tell lots of people, Mum. And Dad. I tried to tell lots of people, Dad, including you. But you both left this plane of existence thinking your eldest boy was a lunatic. When quite clearly it was you and all those around me. I don't know who said it, but they said if you can keep your head whilst all of us around you are losing theirs, you'll always have a peaceful life. You've got to want to choose to not love God. You've got to want to... It's free will. You've got to want to choose not to believe in Him. And that's what the devil did, right? Convinced us all God didn't exist. Because He doesn't exist, right? Yeah. Then explain to me all the problems in the world. Explain to me why people are impoverished and hungry and why children don't have clothes and live on streets. When the whole world could just share. Wouldn't you like to build the world a home and furnish it with love? To quote someone's song. Well, that's never a truer sentence, right? But they only sing about it. It's like it's a far off dream. You've been pushed so far away from it. When all it takes is for everybody to just realise you're living a lie. You're living in a terrible world where people are left homeless and dogs are given shelters. Woo! Crazy. And dogs are wonderful animals, don't get me wrong. But people are in a different kind of wonderful, right? I hope one day that we all sit down at a big table in the presence of all of them. And that we all have a little bit of mercy in us, eh? Because you're going to ask God for some mercy, aren't you, really, at the end of all this? You're going to ask for the same mercy. We all messed up. All right, we didn't do what they did, I agree. The ones at the top, I don't know. I don't know. If you follow the money, the one with the most money is the one that's going to be closest to Satan! And therein lies your answer by following money, right? Leads you right back to the top, the pinnacle of the pyramid. And who did this to everyone? Not just us. He did it to them. He did it to the whole world. And you only have one answer. Only one person hates mankind this much. He was told about it many times over. But because you don't believe in the devil, Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, Jack Daniels, he's got 1,000 names. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of fallen taste. You see, all the things that have happened in this world are due to a satanic club fooling the world. Nothing's actually happened. It's all theatre. And the only people that get killed in any of this are natural people. None of them do. They don't even when they say they've had a suicide or a car crash. Buddy Holly died in a plane crash. 3 of them. Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, and the Big Bopper, and whoever it was. I don't know. It's all nonsense. None of it happened. Energy goes where energy flows. Isn't that what they say? Well, sometimes you're just left with your own thoughts, right? That's all it is. And that's why you and God have this connection that you and Satan don't. See, Satan can't hear your thoughts, not unless you speak them out loud. God has always had the upper hand. He always loved you more. Even for the Satanists, he's only allowed this because he loved you more than Satan. This world is in a state of revelations, isn't it? It's biblical, it's scripture, and no matter where you go in the world, all scripture talks about it, end times, end scriptures. It's in each of the books. And you, I, and the rest of the people that are truly awake have got front row seats. I've said it from the beginning, to the end of the world. You got front row seats to the end of the world. It's a wonderful time to be alive. In all of the times, whatever happened, it's a wonderful time to be alive because God comes back and finishes off the job, right? What he said he was going to do. Because it's going to take an effing miracle. An effing miracle to sort the world out. And right there, G2G, all glory goes to God. It really does. Amen. How you all doing? I had a nice day. I went off on one, didn't I? I don't know. Some days I feel more spiritual. I do. I don't know if it's where I walk. Maybe it's different places that I walk. I get charged differently. This one goes out to my Heavenly Father. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Dragonflies out in the sun. You know what I mean, don't you? Butterflies on having fun. You know what I mean. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sleep in peace when this day is done. It's what I mean. Yes, it is. It's an old world for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Freedom is yours. You know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. And I'm feeling God. There's fireworks going off everywhere in the Mali, eh? Did you hear it? Bang, bang, bang. Did the vibration wake you up? Hey? Get off, I ain't even put the guitar up! You're standing on me nuts! Ah! Ooh, get in there! Oh, puppy! Get down, you stepping on me! You div! Nearly made me cry like a baby girl. Oh, oh. Nearly had me singing like the Bee Gees. Bruce Lee's a woman. Bruce Lee's a woman to me. Bruce Lee's a woman. Milo's my doggy. Yes, with your big floppy ears. Yeah, there you go. Did you get your cuddles? Did you get your cuddles? Because that's all you're getting. No, I'm going to do a stream now. You know what time it is. Don't act like a div. Always act like a div at 8 o'clock, don't you? Don't you? Eh? Been sat there for 2 hours sleeping like a babe. The minute I put my guitar down, you want to mess around. Rabba-dabba-dab. Right, get off. Right, you're coming up. Sit with Daddy. Yeah, not on me. You sit with me, not on me. You hear me? Hey, hey, hey. Right, let's close the music window. Marlow. Good evening. How y'all doing? Hope you had a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat earth. Let me just go to... Right, where's that? That's the stream. I don't want to move... Let's put that one down there. There we go. Nearly closed the stream. That would have been funny. Where am I? Oh yeah, my channel. Let's do it the easy way. G2G. I saw a TikTok video earlier on. It was only like a 10-second cartoon. And it was like a Beavis and Butthead bloke sat on a toilet. And like the camera zooms in on him. And the next bit is like a real big close-up of his bumhole and a piece of poo coming out. I know it sounds gross, but as I watched it, I was in disbelief myself. The poo drops out and it gives the side shot of the poo dropping into the water. And then the water comes up as a face and a pair of lips and it kisses the bumhole. And then it strokes the balls. I was dying. actually, I don't know who made that. Some child made it. But it sure did make me laugh. A 51-year-old one laughing at a cartoon. But it did make me laugh. I wasn't expecting it. It was shocking, is what it was. Terribly, terribly shocking. Made me laugh though. Paste. 8 p.m. every night, UK time. Forensics is live. Post. Twitter. Tweet. 8 p.m. every night. UK time. There we go. Oh yeah. Shared to group. It didn't share the picture on Twitter as if. Yeah, I wonder why it does that. Share to group. Poncho Pete School of Forensics and post. There we go. Right, that's all 3 posts. Let's come back to class. How you all doing? Well, I wasn't expect. The whole thing came as a surprise. You know, it was all done within a few seconds. I had no chance to do anything. I just didn't know what was happening. The water comes up. Oh my word! I want to find it. So I don't want to find it. It's very funny though. It did make me laugh. Right. Anyway. Yes, I've still got a childlike sense of humour. It was just for the shock value. That's what it was. Pure shock value. As in discovering that your favourite celebrities are not what they say they are. The shock value of it is immense. It truly is. It rocks your world. Do you think flat earth's a shock to the system, or fake nukes, or fake meds, or fake food, or fake nuke, whatever? We can go down as many rabbit holes as you like, but there's one rabbit hole that shows you who the rabbits are, who are digging these holes. And it's forensics, and it's a beautiful gift. It's a beautiful skill once you can do it. Recognise the blockhead male, which is bigger, to the egghead female, which is smaller in dimensions. And once you get the hang of doing this, you can see the male has a bigger face than the female. Bigger nostrils, bigger eyes, bigger teeth, bigger jaw. The only thing a woman has bigger in sense is a taller forehead, because her face is squashed downwards. Draw a triangle through her eyes to the top lip, and we get a bigger triangle on this side than we do on that side. So when we're measuring faces, these are the markers we use. Rectangular shaped, far apart eyes, rounded, closer eyes, bigger nose, bigger teeth, smaller teeth. The lion smile, we call it. Look at the difference between a lion and a lioness. And the jawbone shows why the teeth are wider as well. Excess of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for formal payment to a copyright holder. Right, that's that out of the way. Let's go to where we stopped. Sylvia Plath. Let's come over to class. Say hello to you all. I didn't say hello to you all yet, did I? Good evening. First in class was Charlotte Clifford. You're not getting no trumpets. It was Push King, darling. Jen Summerfield came second. Hello, how are you doing there? Jen, Sarah Sweets and Red Brown. Welcome, ladies. How are you doing? E-Trader, how are you? Many blessings to all of you. Veronica Wright, hello, salutations, yes, and congratulations, and salutations. Hello, Roberta, how you doing, chick? Harry Barry's in the house, what's up? Hello, Anna Sousa, darling, how are you? Adrienne Byrne, hello, Adrienne Byrne. Hello Andrew, how you doing? Said hello Sarah Sweets, I'm sure I did. If I didn't, hello Sarah Sweets. Love this spiritual class. Thank you. Karen Estal, hola. That's it. I think that's all of you. Welcome to the show. I hope you had a nice day on the non-spinning stationary flat plane. We stopped on Sylvia Plath. Sylvia. How do you call your lover boy? Oh, lover boy. And if he doesn't... Why has that gone white? It never goes white. Why is it white? That one's black. Images. That one's gone white as well. What is going on here? Don't wind me up. And then it goes black again. Yeah, okay. Right, Sylvia Plath. That's really burning my eyes though. Used to the black screen. Right, Sylvia Plath. What a big jaw you have. It's a big triangle. Male looking, male stare, 1,000-yard stare right there. That's not sexy. It's not even close to being sexy. He had big hands and he had long arms. Is that his husband? Let's have a look at him. It's very strange when you see the widow's peak, dial M, look, there's a letter M there. Then you see the softer eyes, look, compared to the hard staring eyes. Look at the difference. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Higher set ears, of course. And the pink lips, look, you never escape them. Then they've got this rounded jawline with a pointed shoehorn of a chin. Jimmy Hill style. Oh my gosh. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? It's Valerie. Hello, Ruth Haven. How you doing, sis? We're looking at... what's his name? Sylvia Plath. He's an author, apparently. He looks like someone there, and I can't think who it is. I want to say Sandra Bernhard, but it's not Sandra Bernhard. Sandra Bernhard's just in a different spectrum of ugly. When you realise it's a bloke, you're like, that's why he's so damn ugly to me. Every film that Sandra Bernhard, I've ever seen Sandra Bernhard in, I've wanted to puke. The only one that made me giggle, and I quite liked the character, was Hudson Hawk. Boo-boo, Bobo. Absolutely classic movie, The Hudson Hawk. I loved it. It was a shock to the system. I wasn't expecting it. All the singing and cabaret, I was like, Sylvia Plath, he ain't got no gates, folks. Right, let's just go straight to walking. Death, or what? Did he have a shortcoming? If he did, we're not going to find. Oh, there it is. It's gone black again. Look. Right. Okay. That's the only picture of him walking. Really? Sylvia Plath in Paris. There he is on a bicycle. It's no good to me either. Do you know what? I think Sylvia Plath is not going on my list. It's a dude. Look at that neck. That's a big loo roll around his neck, isn't it? Look at it. It is. It is. Now you see why they invented the turtleneck. Don't you? When it's neck o'clock. Square jaw, no jaw. There's no gates for Sylvia Plath. It's a shame. Because he's a big face fella, look. That's a big triangle, look. Rectangular shaped eyes. Big ears hiding under the hair. There's not a lot I can do. There's no gates. Skull check says male. But you'd want a gate to confirm it. They love the one-eyed symbolism, look. Everywhere we go, ho! Satan wants to know. Can you imagine in the beginning when people first got here, someone trying to stop them from going anywhere in the world? No, you need a passport. A what? Yeah, you need a passport. You need a passport. Someone showed a really interesting video to me yesterday. Where is it? Ants in circle. No, not that one. That one. So if you draw a circle around an ant, it stays inside the circle. Did you know that? And this guy was like, he was in front of a load of ants and he kept drawing circles around them, trapping them. It's not there, but that's exactly what we're talking about. Feeling trapped. Wow, imagine that as the earth under the firmament. Wow. But the point he was making was they stay inside the circle, and that's what the countries do. They keep you inside that country and you never leave. Some people never leave their own town, let alone leave the country. Don't even have the money to go on holiday, the poor people of the world. It just, oh. The haves and the have-nots. And we, the people, allow it. Your silence is consent. I can't find one. I was hoping there was going to be one with like multiple ants with circles around them, groups of them. But there isn't one. But when he showed it, he showed that, and he showed the ants trapped. He did about 6 or 7 circles trapping different ants and groups of ants. And then he showed a map of the world, and he just replaced the circle with shapes of the earth, and I was just like, good point. Passports. I'm not a ship. Why do I have to passport? What on earth? Yeah. Right, we're leaving. Sylvia Plath has got no gates. Thanks for playing CSI. Johnny Weissmuller. I swear this one's been done. Let's have a quick look. Copy and paste. Go to the back file. H's. There you go. Not on downloads. There you go. And let's drop that one straight into there. Johnny Weissmuller. Searching. I've definitely done it. I've used this picture. Look at those titties! It's Saturday night and Nana's got vaps out. Oh, Nana, put them away, you dirty old man. Oh, look at them. They just don't look like... They do look like Nookie Bear's eyes, don't they? They do, though. And there it is again. Nana's wonky baps. What is going on? Look at the mastectomy scar there. Can you see it? And this side. That one's real deep, though. Look at it. It's shocking when you see it properly, isn't it? That you know, they've hoodwinked you. And it happened in your grandma's and granddad's time, and they didn't notice either. That's why ye can be forgiven. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. These people do, though. These people definitely know what they're doing. What's that all about? The world's perfect male. Is that what it was printing at the time? Look, it's an FTM. Cupid's bow, soft kissable lips, tiny eye set ears, lacking brow bone in the corner. I'm just gobsmacked. None of us noticed. You know, we did here and there, didn't we? Tracy Chapman was one for me. But the men, not once. Not once did I stop and think Tarzan's a woman. Sylvester Stallone's a woman. Bruce Lee's a woman! Not once did I think Bruce Lee was a woman. And then look at the botched... Well, first of all, look at the mastectomy scar there, look. It's about 4 inches long, look. There. And on this side, you can see it as well. It's deep. Everything's wonky. And then you realise it's not even a male voice that's doing, oh, what my neighbours must be thinking. Oh my gosh, put him away, Nana. Look, he needs a training bra. The doctor needs to go back and take some more breast off Johnny Weissmuller. Look at these little chicken wings. Look at them. They're not big, long, dangly bones of a man, are they? Not even close. And this is what we've been missing out on. We see these fake muscles that they have. Disguised breasts. That's what they are. The disguised breasts. And these tiny little chicken nom-noms. They are little chicken wings, aren't they? Look. He reminds me of John Wayne there. No. Bill Hader. I'm seeing Bill Hader from the other day. That one we did the other day. But let's go back to Johnny Weissmuller's A-Cups. That's a woman in disguise. Remember, this was the top swimmer of the day. World-class swimmer, right? Leah Thomas of the day. Wow, I thought that was Leonardo DiCaprio with her boobs out. Amazon! Look! It's just an Amazon. Just imagine that's a toga instead of a tree branch. Oh my gosh. I literally thought he was wearing a toga. And it automatically made me think of an Amazon. Johnny Weissmuller. Oh, so many faces could go in there. It's unbelievable. Right, where's the right? There he is. Johnny Weissmuller. Yeah, this one's already been done. But I'll tell you what, I will take that picture of his tits. That one. We'll have that one. It's Saturday night and Nana's got her baps out. Johnny Weissmuller. Let's have a quick look down here. There might be a funny picture or two. Is that actually him? Why has he got an erection? Hey, looks like he's got an erection. Something very strange about the shape there. The reason that the arms, the wrist lock, are hanging over the legs is because from just underneath the elbow lock, a woman gradually spreads wider and wider, and behind there, look, there's a huge arse cheek, and you can see it more on this side, look. She spreads wider and wider and wider, and she carries on spreading below the crotch, which is why they put their hands here, because they do not want you to see how rounded the chicken nom-noms are on Johnny Weissmuller there. Papa's got a sweet tooth to father. I'm having mixed emotions. Johnny Weissmuller's a girl. I've already covered it. But the king of the trapeze and the 100 meter. Oh my word! Is that him? Long legs, short body. Are you seeing this now? You must be seeing it by now, right? We can only point out so many times. I swear down, I thought that was Tarzan's penis for a second. Even though that Tarzan has... Uh-oh. Is that Johnny Wife? World class swimmer, 1943. Now, at this point, right, before I looked at that picture and I thought, it doesn't look right. It looks John Wayne-ish, but I want to notice the tits. I want to notice those tits, I'm telling you. Right now, though, with my forensic skills brimming as they are, that is a pair of boobs. That is a Les Banana who's had a breast miniaturized. Till the cows come home. That's a piss take. Johnny Weissmuller, we're taking that picture. The long legs, short body of Johnny Weissmuller. It's a loincloth as well. Look where she wears a loincloth. Halfway up the rib cage. When's the last time I wore my underpants that high? Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember. Never! That's right, Marv. I ain't never worn my underpants that high. Johnny Weissmuller's a woman. So's the little Tarzan boy there with a itty bitty titties committee. And there's dude, Jane. Jane is John. And if you can't see it in that pair of titties right there, it looks like a face, doesn't it? It looks like a face looking back at you. Such was the idea. And they did it all the time, right? These black and white movies. Robert Mick, look, pair of tits out on display. And no one recognises it, right? And it was... I've seen it many times. Hank Marvin, loads of them look like this back in the day. And I'll tell you what it is. It's In Shape, Out of Shape guy from...
We now return to Robert Mitchum in Out of Shape.
Robert Mitchum, look. In Shape, Out of Shape guy. There you go. long legs, short body, and that's exactly what they look like in all the movies. Taxi Driver, it doesn't matter what you look, which movie you're watching, that's what they look like, with the trousers up just below the ribcage like Johnny Weissmuller. You know, like when women wear tights right up to the boobs? Like that. But there you go. That's exactly what we're talking about. With the coffee bean eyes as well. Let's go back to in shape, out of shape guy. And that's exactly what we're looking at. They told us, oh, you've got no excuses, right? Even if you've never seen that clip before, you've got no excuses for not understanding this subject. What is going on there? They both got... Why are they both wearing women's underwear? That's what it looks like, right? They don't look like male bathing cozzies, do they? What am I on about? Cozzies. Males don't have costumes. Women do. There you go. There's the utter confusion that they spread. He reminds me a bit of Christopher Reeve as well. I'm seeing a bit of Tom Hardy in there as well. I've seen quite a few. Right, enough of looking at Mama Weissmuller's boobies. There's your answer right there. I thought that said glam then, not guard. Oh, look, Hulk Hogan pose. And that's where it all goes back to, the Greek Olympics, where they all did it in the nude. And nobody noticed. Yeah. Johnny Weissmuller and his epic fried egg titties when that picture clicks. Are you really lagging me? Where's that going? Don't you dare. Right, no, I don't care. Right, get lost. Next. Oh my gosh. He's still got a boner. Next. Right, Joe Satriani. Images. Here we go. Joe's an egghead straight away. She's got a halo round her head, look. Under my umbrella. Ella. Let's have a look at that one right there. Side shot of the skull. As I can see, there's no occipital bump at the back. The long jaw is only shown because she's putting the chin right back. Otherwise it'd be just a straight slope down, yeah? But it's a small chin on the end of it as well. It's a small skull. Is this him when he was younger? Did he used to have hair? Is that him? Is that really him? Woo-hoo-hoo! We're done. Sexy lips, baby. Doing the devil horn right in front of me. Very subtle, but that's the devil horns right there. Hailing Satan. We'll go for the pink lips. Never, ever, 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 ever underestimate those Mick Jagger lips. I can't get no satisfaction. Beautiful droopy eyes. Soft, chocolatey eyes. She would have been very pretty if they'd left her alone. Didn't give her an airy chest and that. Make her hail Satan. She'd have probably been really pretty. I don't know what happened to her hair, but apparently she went Anton LaVey somewhere in the missing years. I don't think we're going to get any gates because they're not showing. I'd have expected something by now if it was going to be there. Yeah, I don't think we've got him. I think it's another miss. Just pictures of guitars, look. Shut up, I want pictures of him. Walking. Here. You know what I mean, a jelly bean. There's nothing. Look at those soft eyes though. Bright eyes, burning like fire. What happened to his chocolatey brown eyes? He had chocolatey brown eyes just a minute ago. They've got all different colour, Joe. Contact lenses, maybe. Yeah, there's nothing. Joe is getting off the bus. Uncle Fester all day long. No brow bone, eye set eyes, no jawbone look. Massive trachea scar there. Look at that. 2 inches across. Easy visible. See, not all of them have the trachea because the newer ones, they do the surgery up under the chin there where you can't see it. Unless they stretch the neck back. Yeah, we're done, I think. I'll put street in and see what happens, but I don't think it's happening. Yeah, it's not happening. There's no gate. Sorry, whoever requested it. Find me his gate, I'll do the rest. It never happens, or very rarely happens. Yeah, there's no... Oh, what's that? I got a nice diamond in there. Nice chicken nom-noms. I don't think that's him, though. I've got bowed legs. I don't know who it is. That's a skateboarder, apparently. It's not him, though. It's probably someone who listens to him. Eric Johnson, son of Manco, closer eyes, small mouth, egg-shaped face. Happy birthday, Joe. Well, he's famous. I don't know who he is, but they're all singing to him. There's no gates. There's not a lot I can do here. It's this one will have to stay a mystery. Well, it's a woman, but there's nothing I can... Oh, there's something. Oh, I couldn't stop a pig in the passageway. Neither could that one. That is the only gate for Joe. It is a... If that camera was round, that would be a perfect full mint. Foot and knee would be looking at exactly 4 o'clock. And this one would be at the 8 o'clock. Just on that look. You can see it. Men don't walk leaving the leg behind like that. It points forward. It's a pendulum system. That's a shame. That's the only gate. It's not good enough. Find me some gates. I'll do the rest next. Tulio Marvilla, Brazilian footballer. Images. Tulio. He looks like... I can't think of his name. I want to say Joe Calzaghe. It's not Joe Calzaghe, you know. Is that him when he was younger? Nice lips. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You know that I have from the start. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Spot the dude. Today's word is BBL. Brazilian butt lift. Brazilian butt lift on a dude. That doesn't look pretty, does it? It doesn't even know how to smile properly. All footballers, wives and girlfriends, that's these... oh my God, look at them pink lips. These giant-lipped husbands with the big mouths and the much bigger head look. Belongs to this one, look, right there. They're all men. And all the footballers are women. I don't care if you can't accept it. I don't care if you think all rugby players are men. You're an idiot. You got no idea. Someone said it the other day. Eben Esbeth. No. Oh, look at Nana's baps. Are you kidding me? They love doing it all the time because women think this is muscle look. This is a super fit woman. That is not muscle. It's been sculptured to look like a man. But it's not a man. And when they get older, they fall apart, look. The plastic surgery, everything, it just makes them look weird. Dial M for Mason's look. The Widow's Peak. clinging on, crow's feet in the eyes, small high set ears, got the turkey veneers in, look, turkey teeth. And then look at this jawbone. What's going on? They just look weird, don't they? Right, we're going to need some gates on this football. I can't really count that. It is a flamingo foot. Just at the wrong angle for me. Tulivino. What was his name? Maravilla. He's not giving me any gates. Right, gates. Let's go walking. That's no good. I don't know which one's him. They're both in line though. Let's have a look at your bums. Uh-oh. We've got a problem, haven't we? Only one of these buttocks is real. One of them's manufactured. Men's backsides do not, I repeat, do not gather glutamus maximus like this. It used to be in porn. Oh, this one. Tulio Trincada Durante. Trincada. That's who the dude is. Was in porn. This one was in porn. Look at the veins on that arm. I can't find anything walking. That's the closest I've got to something. I'll tell you what, I'll give another shot. Street. Is that Pele? Look at that egghead. Tell me, which one of them two's got a cannonball shaped head? Which one of them has got a cannonball shaped head? The terrible truth is hidden right in front of your faces. It really is. I got the inkling from day one it was all of them. I don't know how. I'd put it down to God, the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it. I just knew it was all of them. I couldn't prove it, and I don't know how I knew it, but I just did. And I started saying it straight away. It's all of them, it's all of them, it's all of them. And it drove my chat mental. I wish you could have been there, guys. You lot would have had a field day. But that's why they went after them first channels of mine, because they were full of evidence for us now. We'd have gone back and looked at all my old shows and pulled them apart. Just by looking at the skulls, look, this is a cannonball shaped man's skull, and that's a tic tac egg shaped woman's skull. Look at the size difference. Men's heads are minimum 15% bigger than women's. Teeth, eyes, everything. So the horrible truth is that they've hidden God from you. That is the most horrible part of this, that they've hidden God. I think everything else pales in comparison to it. Doesn't matter what the sin is. Hiding God is the biggest sin of all, because it changed us all. It took away our spirit. It took away our essence, what makes us people. And even the most uneducated, brain dead sheeple out there have still got feelings, and when they realise this is happening, they're going to find it much more difficult than you and I to deal with. That's when Satan will start winning suicides. People will just start killing themselves left, right and centre. And I hope that God steps in and stops them all. You know? The weak ones that are just going to end it because the truth is so horrible to them. It was horrible to me, but I was strong enough to handle it. I don't know how a weak person's going to handle the truth. The horrific truth. Not just hiding God, but making us lust after our same gender. It's a horrible trick to play on us all. That's why Jesus said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. When we make stupid mistakes, it's mostly because we don't have any moral drive towards God. If God was in your forethought from the age of 4, if God was in your forethought of everything, that you knew he was there and he was watching, the world would be a different place. A totally different place. And that's how it was in the beginning. Even though Adam and Eve had made the mistake in the beginning, the world knew he was there. And the devil set about his dastardly plan to destroy God's image on earth, which is you and I. Not just in a physical manner, but in a mental capacity. This one's got no gates. I'm leaving again next. Grace Potter, American singer, songwriter, musician. Never heard of him. Black and white masonry on the dress there. Let's have a look. Images. He's got a big smile. Oh, that's the lion smile. I'll tell you what, right? Go look at pictures of your girlfriend's mum, sister, aunties smiling. And I'm telling you now, your uncles have got these smiles. Your granddads have got these smiles. Your dad, your brother, your boyfriend has got this smile. This huge dental arch. We call it the grill. And when you look at the two skulls, only one of these two skulls has got that smile, that huge set of teeth. Women have small, dainty smiles. Even when a woman has big teeth, a dental arch is still small. And that's a big dental arch. I spent 2 weeks with Crying Game playing in my head. Yeah, that's all it is. It's Crying Game. They told us. That's why it was in Ace Ventura. That's why I laughed so much at that scene when I realised what was going on. Again, they were telling us. But what they didn't tell us was, they told us Einorn was Finkel. Finkel is Einorn. But they didn't tell us that Einorn, the character played by Ace, sorry, not Einorn, that Ace was also in the club. And then it's all of them. It's not just Finkel. It's all of them. They told us about the drag queens, these ones. They told us about them. But the drag kings, they kept under wraps. Very few movies move into that genre of a woman becoming a man. Apart from maybe Victor Victoria. That's the only one I can really think of. Stands out in memory. But again, it's them putting the truth in plain sight. Rectangular shaped, far apart eyes with a massive set. That's a big triangle, right? Big jaw to match the big teeth because the eyes are far apart. That's how you measure a face. You get the big jaw with the big teeth because the eyes are far apart with a short forehead look. And you get the big jaw with the big teeth and the eyes are far apart with the short forehead look. Size of the skull, massive. It's as wide as it is long. Do a cross section in your mind. Women's faces are narrow. Like this little bitch in the back here, look. And that one. She's got her head tilted, but you can tell the difference, right? Close set eyes, look. Close set eyes. Far apart eyes. Just let your eye drift around the page. And you'll just be drawn to this one because it's a male looking at you. You're not captivated by the women with the beards. You're captivated by the man looking at you. The wide-eyed man. Right, what's his name? Grace Potter. You're going on there. The Lord says it is esteemed as the potter's clay to turn everything Satan tells you upon its head. Meaning, it's a lie, and whatever he told you, the exact opposite of which, let's say they went to the moon. The exact opposite of that would be not going to the moon, and that is exactly how you discover the lies. When they tell you there's an airborne virus running around the earth and all you have to do is put a paper nappy on your face, it'll protect you against the worst plague known to mankind. You know, it's the exact opposite. And I knew from the beginning, 2000 was that a penis? Oh my God, I thought that was a penis. From 2019, I knew it was an absolute lie. And I was walking round with brain dead Muppets that you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell them they were wrong. No, I've seen it on the telly. There's no way you know what you're on about, Peter. But yet, 2 years on, here I am, never wore a mask, never got your jibby jabby. Why am I still alive? Why did I never get any type of... And bearing in mind, this was the worst plague ever. People were just falling over dead in China. Nothing happened to me. Nothing. And just likewise, right? Didn't happen to you because it was a lie. Satan's lies are easily provable because nothing ever happens. So when they tell me there's 1 million kids going missing a year and they're all on the back of milk bottles, it's bollocks. They've got underground bunkers. They can grow people. They don't need to take children from the surface. They've got as many as they want downstairs. What it does is it spreads fear among parents and everyone that there's people out there doing this. And even more so, they want someone, a real someone, to go and do this because that's what they're looking for. Copycats. Copycatting murders. And they get snapped up straight away. It doesn't run on for 5 years like it did with Jeffrey Dahmer and the Yorkshire Ripper and the Moors murderers. It doesn't run on for years. They catch them people because it's not one of theirs. They're not in the club. It's a natural that's doing it. And it's their job to catch them. And they use forensics to do so. The quickest way to prove a liar in court is to use a forensic scientist to prove everything you need in a court, which is why God's gift to us is the human skeleton. It's forensics itself. There we go. Straight legs, knees together, trying to walk like a woman. Where's my diamond? Where's my diamond? She's got one, and that one's standing. There's another dude in the background. Where's my diamond? That's not a very good gate though. Grace. So here we are, stuck in this clown show with the motherfuckers that are operating it are all Fruit Loops. They are, from the top down, Fruit Loops. Anybody who wants to do this to the rest of mankind, you're off your tit. You are, you're Fruit Loops. You're mad. You're crazy. Mark Twain said, some people consider public opinion to be the voice of God on earth. Well, this is what they've done. They sway the public opinion by showing you a load of videos that prove nothing in reality. But to you, sat at home watching the show, you believe that aeroplanes can bring down skyscrapers. You believe that 2 bombs were dropped in Japan. And they've never dropped one since, right? Oh, why is that? I always did wonder that. Well, I always wondered deep down, and I'm telling you, many times I thought about it. Why has no one ever dropped another nuclear bomb since World War? Oh, because it was so horrific and what it did. And when I looked at the footage, I'm like, it don't really show out. And I was right when you bear in mind, my favourite part is when you bear in mind Japanese buildings, Japanese houses are mostly made of wood. All you have to do is firebomb the place. Firebombs that have just burned Nagasaki and everything to the ground. The only thing left standing would be stuff made of metal and concrete. I know there's not much of it. There's a couple of buildings that were, but still you're dropping bombs as well as napalm. So you flatten the place, and all you got to do is fly over Nagasaki or wherever, where all the houses are made of wood and straw. I mean, these are more richer houses, right? We're talking about the basic houses. that you see. The ones with the straw roofs, etc. And we're talking 1940s. We're not talking modern day either. We're talking, oh, right, let's go back. Japanese houses, 1940. Yeah. There you go. This is what they look like. It was all made of wood. Where's the straw ones with the straw roofs? They've all got slate roofs. That's what we're looking for, the old ones. That were just made of wood. You just fly over that, bomb the crap out of it, drop napalm, everything's razed to the ground. You photograph it a few days later and say it was a nuclear bomb. And that's exactly what they did, and they got away with it. Best part of it is, what was it, a 10 kiloton? 10 kiloton. First bombs with, what was it, the Enola Gay, and the other one dropped. Bouncing Betty, I don't know what they called it, Betty and someone. Anyway, they dropped the bombs, 10 kilotons each, right? According to their mathematics and their sciences and their radioactive nuclear, remember, nuclear is a new type of fuel and it's clear, it burns clear. No after effects. They discovered how to use water and air as the same thing. So they invented this imaginary bomb called the nuclear bomb, and according to their maths, nobody could move back into Nagasaki or Hiroshima for at least 200 years. 200 years. You can't go near the place because it's fucking right. Same with Chernobyl. Chernobyl's another one. Chernobyl's a brilliant one. Chernobyl. Chernobyl now. Remember, this had a nuclear bomb go off inside a power station. Where are we? We don't want the cold. There we go. That's what we want. Life everywhere. There's been life, green trees, plants, everything. Someone I know went and filmed it. All the old buildings are still there from Chernobyl that they just left abandoned. Made everybody abandon their homes. But some families didn't leave, did they? The little old lady and her son wouldn't leave. There's quite a few of them didn't leave. No matter what they said. Said the fish will kill you. The wildlife, there'll be no wildlife for 200 years after the Chernobyl meltdown. After it went offline. But yeah, all the trees are back. Green, growing tall. It's like a wildlife reserve, basically. With derelict buildings in it. There. Is that it? Is that what it looks like now? It's a joke. It's an absolute joke what they did. And they got away with it. And the Russian people are all fooled. You know. God help them. The Russians are nutters. To all my Russian comrades in the truth. Nasvidanya. It's unforgivable, isn't it? What they've done. It's unforgivable. Emptied a whole city. On a hoax. On a hoax. And if I bet you any money, if all those people think about it who lived there, not one of them got any disease, no one died, no one they know, if they stop to think about it. Because that's what happens when you start looking at these cases. Whatever it is that you're looking at, whether it be Chernobyl, Nagasaki. You know what's really funny about Nagasaki, right? If you have a proper look at it, Nagasaki. 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 1945. There you go. So, apparently, this was a nuclear bomb. Right? Terrifying, it, right? I'm above cloud. That is CGI as well. But what they did was that island is in a different place to this island, and then they mixed. There was 2 explosions. 1,000 tons of kilos of tons of TNT, and 1,000 tons here. And then they blow that one up, and then they blow this one up, and then they mix the 2 pictures, and 2 pictures become one, making it look bigger. But there it is. There's your nuke. That's it. That's a nuclear bomb. You're having a laugh. I've seen bigger clouds of smoke from fires, let alone dynamite. So they blow up all this, right? It flattened the place because everything was made of wood. everything was made of wood. So it got flattened with, not by a nuclear bomb, by napalms and everything else, right? All that was left was the stone buildings. They're the only things that survived. A few stone buildings. And they didn't really survive because they dropped bombs on them as well, right? This is a so-called bomb, right? Dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's bollocks, right? If they could make a nuclear bomb, if they could split an atom, right? This is something you can't even see. They say they can split it, right? It's nonsense because I've shown you, right? Atoms don't exist. So they dropped this. It was the biggest bomb of its time, probably. I don't know. What's that? 2,000, 5,000 pound bomb? I don't know. It'd been a big bomb. But they dropped it anyway. My point is this. It was being flattened. Everything got flattened, barring a few concrete buildings here and there, look. Everything else was made of wood. So you only have to firebomb the place, really, right, to get this effect of what they say a nuclear bomb did, right? But my favourite part of this whole made-up bullshit story that they dropped nuclear bombs in Japan. Yeah, the buildings, the nuclear bomb didn't affect the concrete, no? No, is that what you're telling me? The first nuclear bomb you ever made didn't affect the concrete? But fuck, are you kidding me? What you've shown me to what I actually see is nonsense. That just looks like any place that's been bombed out. Few buildings left standing, but this is the best part. My favourite part of this nonsensical, and it's noncy bollocks. Look at it, wooden buildings everywhere, dead. My favourite part of this story. The first nuclear bomb ever dropped. Not only is it funny the concrete building survived it, but my favourite part is that Tory. That Tory withstood a nuclear bomb. That archway, it survived a nuclear bomb, right? And that's what they should make bomb shelters out of, Tories. They should make tanks shaped like Tories. If a Tory can survive a nuclear bomb, then everything should be made out of Tories. We should be living inside Tories. But it survived, right? And this is the best part of this, right? When you actually start the Nagasaki Tory. Let's put that back. Because it doesn't stop there for Nagasaki, does it? Oh no. Oh no, is it double R or double I? I can't remember. The Nagasaki Tory. Right, here we go. Right, there it is. It survived the first nuclear bomb. I'm impressed, aren't you? I am impressed. It survived the world's first nuclear bomb. But then it also survived the world's first tsunami. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. It survived. Nagasaki Tory survived the biggest bomb ever made to mankind and let off on Earth. It survived there. And then it survived the biggest tsunami and earthquake. I found the earthquake and an earthquake. It survived an earthquake, a tsunami, and a nuclear bomb. Tell me, what the fuck is that arch made of? Seriously, what is it made of? It survived an earthquake, a tsunami, and a nuclear bomb. At some point in your mind, you've got to stop and think. Your brain has got to acknowledge, what? It's amazing that it survived an earthquake. And then it survived 80-foot waves crashing against it. Tons and tons, millions of tons of water smashing into it. It survived it. And then it did what? It survived a nuclear. And how big was the nuclear? It was the first one ever made. 10 kiloton nuclear bomb. That's 1,000 tons of TNT. Is that what you're telling me? 1,000 tons of TNT. And it's still standing. You see, God makes it real simple. The answer for the truth is always simple. In this case, Either this happened or it didn't. It's that simple. A to B is your truth. Could this piece of shit Tory, excuse me language, but it is, how did it withstand an earthquake, a tsunami, and a nuclear bomb dropped on night? Remember, it was built in the 1940s, and it's still going in 2010, whenever it was. I don't know when it was, and I don't really care, because as far as I'm concerned, they can do this. They're the ones that when someone said, "Oh, how did it make a tsunami then?" Punch, being clever. Well, all you do is you go to the bottom of the seabed, somewhere off the coast of Japan. HAARP could also do this as well now, from understanding the frequency thing. They can cause an earthquake, and if they cause it in the sea big enough, you'll cause a tsunami. But my first idea was pretty simple. You go off the coast of Japan, you take a boat out or submarine, whatever, and you start laying dynamite and TNT in the seabed, and you lay it for miles. You don't just lay it for a bit. They've got all the money in the world. They can do whatever they want, right? So you lay TNT for, I don't know, let's say 20 miles off the coast of Japan. You just lay underwater bombs left, right, and centre in a big line. When you detonate that big line and it blows the seabed out, the water rushes in to fill the hole. So the water would all suck into the hole and then wallow back up, and that gives you a tsunami. It's real simple. You don't need a HAARP machine to do it, but if a HAARP machine is capable of causing earthquakes, you just fire a HAARP machine into the sea at the seabed and cause an earthquake. Same thing happens. The earth opens up, causing a crevice like this. The water rushes into it, goes straight back up and causes a tsunami. Goes around the world talking about how it bombed everyone in her school. What do you reckon? Can you look at him? Sasuke Thurlow. You'll have to remind me on the next one. Red. Remind me on the next one. I'll bang it in. Right, so I don't believe in anything that they show me. They control the weather. I can see it from my own eyes. I've been looking at chemtrails for all of me truthing days. One of the first things I picked up on was chemtrails. I don't know if that's just free energy engines doing it, but I do know the weather is very different to how it used to be. I know the clouds look very different, and I know for a fact planes didn't leave condensation trails that hung in the air, then spread out over hours, getting thicker and thicker and thicker and looking like a plane's ploughing fields. That's what they look like from below. They look like tractors going across fields. I don't know if all the stuff's in there that they say, barium, strontium. Firstly, if all them soft metals were in there, it'd be killing the birds. The birds would be dropping out of the skies. The insects would be dying. There'd be no life around you, and then you'd slowly die too. And bear in mind, they've got to live in the same world as us. They don't have any control of where that all goes, or what drinking water it lands in. They've got no control over any of that. It makes no sense. It's another part of the chemtrail stuff that I don't like. There might be seeding clouds, but as for aluminium and all the rest of it, I don't know. I've got no idea. It's only what they say. Remember, we're in La La Land once we start reading their nonsense. Tories, there you go. So, ask me about In Shape Out, and with all that from In Shape Out and Shape Guy. Let's go back to In Shape Out. Don't forget the ant and the circles. We're going back to, I can't wait. It's on its way. It's coming. I'll be able to see the screen way better when it gets here. 4K. Right, we're back to Grace Potter, everyone. Godzilla lives down there. Godzilla! Let's continue our search through Grace Potter's pics. There's one. It's not a good shot, though. Dang it. He's not walking in that one. And we're out of pictures. Was that Marley? I hope that was Marley. That was a weird noise right in front of me. Walking. Right. Is that him or is that Taylor Swift? Holy fucking moly! It's the creature from the Black Lagoon. Where do you want me to start? I thought that was a bloke. I really did. I thought it was Taylor Swift. What do you want? You want a drink? Come on then. I'm just going to let Marley out for a drink. Come on then. Is that working? Did I turn it off? I did. I've turned my tube reader on. It's that time of the year now. I won't be turning my tube reader off till, I don't know, April, probably. April. Come on then, Marley. Ah, that's gorgeous. Pardon me. Come on, Marley. Hello. You have a sniff? No biscuit. No biscuit. No biscuit. Biscuits. Arr. There we go. Now you're not coming up here because you know you only get up and then get straight off. Yes, go and have your biscuits on your bed. On your bed. Go on. There you go. Well, he definitely had 3 shredded wheat for breakfast, didn't he? He's a fella, isn't he? Grace Potter. Where do you want me to start? That is just an up and down massive honey monster. From top to bottom, it's a bloke. Massive head, far apart eyes, huge shoulders, massive arms, straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. That there is a man. Till the cows come home. Is that another shot of him? It is, but he's doing the old crossing his legs over. Let's go back a picture. That's a belter. Absolute belter of a picture. The only thing missing out of that picture is a set of balls. We're looking at Grace Potter. I knew a Potter. He's passed away now. If you're watching Dave, the air's flat, innit, mate? Your old pal was right, and I'm right about this lot as well, Dave. I never got to speak to you. I wonder what Dave would have made of it. Dave was a nice kid. He might have got it. I told you the other day when I met Jonathan from my school, I wasn't expecting him to be as awake as he was. I'm going to have to make that into a video. I forgot. I've got it on the computer ready to go. I need to make that into a video. If it's any good. I don't know if it's any good. I've only got one picture of him walking. That's it. It's a belter, though. It's an absolute belter. The trolls will be like, nah, look, he walks with his legs crossed. Where's my fucking diamond? Why is his knee and his foot looking forward? Just like that. Why is his knee and his foot looking forward on each case? Neither of them are looking outwards, look. We'll take it. We'll take the one gate picture. And we need your face, Grace. Let's go back. Oh, actually, let's just search street real quickly. There might be something in the street section. Winner takes it all. Loser lose it all. Da-da-da-da-da. See the difference between knowing you're being photographed and not knowing? They change the way they walk for the cameras. Here's something. It didn't show me that. Yeah, that must be the girlfriend swinging a knee up. Oh, there's another one. That is another one, right? It is. Not the same picture. Oh, crossing his legs over. Why, oh why, have we not got a diamond? Why, oh why, is your knees and feet looking forward? There's another one there. There's a girl right there. Look, there's a diamond. There's a diamond right in there. I think that's it. 3 gates. I'm glad I pressed street. I had one. Oh, was it another one? I could have sworn that was another one right there. It is. With your leopard print boots on, your MK Ultra shoes. Grace Potter. I don't think we've got any more, have we? Oh, you're going to lag me, screw it all. There we go. What's up, Marley? You finished your biscuits already? Did you finish them? Did you? Were they nice? Were they nice biscuits? Don't dive on me! You smashed the batteries out of the keyboard earlier on doing that, you do. What's that in your ear? I'm getting that twig at last. I am. I'm having that. I'm having that twig. Sure, you're going to let me get it. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's my henchman. Yeah. Right, get off. And back we go. And there. I think that's it, right? Grace Potter. That's your Lotta. Did I get his face? No, we'll take that first one though. Where was it? Right back at the top. Let's just go back. Let's just go back to the top of the page. And we'll take that one, I think. Oh, it's a bit small. That one's closer to 50-50. But it's turned. He's got a really weird looking eye. What's going on there? That eye looks smaller than that eye. 322 eyes. I'm going to take that one, knackers to it. We'll take that one. Thanks for playing CSI with us, Grace Potter. Laters next. Harry Seacombe. Do you know what? I do not know. I've done Harry Seacombe. I've done the other ones. Peter Sellers. Spike Milligan. Sir Harry Seacombe. I always remember there was Joe Pasquale and Bradley Walsh were on a show. For the Americans who don't know who they are, they're like these two well-known TV host comedians that were always on. So was Harry Seacombe though. At one point in his life, he was quite famous. But they were on about being at the Royal Variety performance with Harry Seacombe. And now I'm thinking about it, it's got to be lies. Because, oh, maybe it was the truth, but told in a lie. So, the two comedians were having this conversation on telly that there was at the Royal Variety performance, and Joe Pasquale went to the toilet, and in behind him walked Sir Harry Seacombe, who stood next to him, peeing at the toilet with him. Now, because they're both women, Harry Seacombe's a woman, looks like a Jezebel. Stick a beard on that and you've got the Jezebel. Especially there, look, the Jezebel. Let's go back and back again. He said, Harry Seacombe coming behind me, started peeing next to me. He said, I looked, realised it was him, and without knowing, I looked down at his willy, And Harry Seacombe looked back at me as I was looking at his willy, and he said, I just zipped myself up and ran out. And he said, but as Joe Pasquale was saying this, Harry Seacombe walked past the door with a funny look on his face. So, first of all, neither of them have got penises. It can't have happened. The only way this could have happened is if they were sat on cubicles next to each other. And somehow he looked, unless they've got, I don't know. How could you, if they've both got fannies, vaginas, how are you going to sit unless there was both? Nah. There's no way a woman's going to sit on a male urinal, is there? And pee on a male urinal. You don't think flip-flops do? Do you actually? Right? For those of you that don't understand what I'm saying, male urinals. No, toilet, yeah. You don't actually think that Harry You don't actually think that Harry Seacombe and Joe Pasquale was sat peeing on the... That's the only way that he could have seen Harry Seacombe's fanny, is if the pair of them walked into a toilet where, imagine that, where only flip-flops use the toilets and all the men sit on the urinals like that in front of each other and there's a loo roll next to it. I don't know how to go to the toilet. I've got to be honest with you, I don't really care. But the thought is now striking my mind because Harry Seacombe allegedly saw Joe Pasquale's willy. And if you know who Joe Pasquale is, have I done Joe Pasquale? You know what? I really want to put Joe Pasquale in there now. Oh. Joe Pasquale. Why is it not coming up? Is it Pasquale? Joe Pasquale, there it is. Oh, that's a woman all day long, innit? I got a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. Right, Harry Seacombe, let's finish Sir Harry off. Women in Liverpool, probably, they're a bit rough. Not all of them. I met some lovely Scouse ladies in my life, I have. Oh, look at these two. They've both got... Look how squashed down their faces are. Look how big and flat their foreheads are, both of them. They're both widest in the hairlines, look. Instead of at the cheekbones, just below the eyes, where they should be widest, they're not. It's up in the hairline. They're both women. That's a... Look, who is that? That's a vicar. That's a cardinal. It's the Archbishop of Canterbury back in the day, isn't it? It might well be. But there they are, look. Peter Sellers, egghead. Looks like John Lennon. Spike Milligan, egghead. And Sir Harry Seacombe, the Goon Show. They were the most famous, in the day, they were the most famous comedians in England. Look, no chin. Where's your jawbone at? On Peter Sellers, where's your jawbone at? Harry Seacombe, where's your jawbone at? And you can do this with all celebrities right through time because the club is exclusive to them. Our children are not worthy ever to become TV celebrities. I was a great magician, great entertainer, and I'm not allowed on telly. Simply, and if I'd chased that dream of trying to get on telly, I would have failed all my life. And I'd have always thought it was my fault, right? Without knowing. All these poor actors that never get to the Hollywood. All these actors that spend their lives going to the British Dramatic School of Academy of Arts and all this. And it's wasted, isn't it? It's just like the footballers. All these dads that are paying out money for the sons to learn football because he's going to play for Liverpool one day. He's going to play for Man United one day. And the poor little sod hasn't got a chance, ever. Ever. No matter how many times he tries out for Liverpool or Manchester, he'll get failed. All them little girls that have been made to go to ballet classes and dance lessons so that they become a singer on Broad Street or Broadwalk or the East End, and it's wasted. They can't get there. They can never become the Phantom of the Opera, the Sarah, what is it, Allman? No, Albright. What's Brightman? Sarah Brightman. They can never become the Sarah Brightman of singing. They're not allowed Sarah Brightman. This one comes up from my foster parents. The daughter, my foster sister, used to listen and sing to this all the time. And look at the size of that. Look at the difference in their faces. Which one's got an head shaped like a bowling ball? And it's right there, look. Because it's as wide as it is long. This one, it's nowhere near as wide as it is long. So all those mothers that are out there paying for their daughters to become the next Sarah Brightman. It's a bright man. It's wearing a mask. This is the Phantom of the Opera. This is the Phantom of the Opera. Not this. It's because they're wearing this mask over the face, which makes them the Phantom of the Opera. Do you understand? When they give Oscars to each other, best male actor, they're not giving it to the best male actor. They're giving it to the best woman who portrayed a man in a film. And vice versa. It's a muddled up, mixed up, tumbleweed world that we live in. The only thing that's spinning is their bullshit. Oh, excuse my language, but it is. You've got to look at this with the Apollo, as above, so below, 9/11 in reverse. Do you know what really gets me, right? Is that no matter how much they rub this in their faces, even when they start coming out, and they are, I'm telling you now, they're all going to start coming out the woodwork saying, I'm trans, I'm trans, I'm trans, it's going to be normalised. The people still won't see it. What's been done. And what's been done to them. I think it's an absolute shit show. Again, sorry for my language, but it is, that you do this to normal people. You dangle a carrot in front of the face that they're going to be the American dream, that they can come to America from a poor off country. We'll just say Mexico. They come from Mexico and they've got this dream in America to get to the top of, let's say, burgers. They're going to be the next Ronald McDonald. They've got no chance. You're not allowed, because the minute a natural bio person gets loads of money that they can't spend, they would give it to someone who deserves it. They would help families. They would give it to hospitals, proper hospitals. They give it to people that needed it. When you've got more money than you can spend and you're just hoarding it, you never spend it in your lifetime, which is what these people have done. Millions and... We're not millions, we're billions and trillions. They could never spend it in a lifetime, and they don't care. The church alone owns enough property and enough banking and diamonds and jewels and land. They own that much, they could cure the world's poverty overnight. Everyone would have a home, clothes, food. They could change it all. Which is why Jesus said, give it all away and follow me, right? Which is what these people will never do. The likes of you and I are never going to drive in chauffeur-driven limousines with private jets, flying them to the Seychelles and the Bahamas and wherever they want to go. Because that's Satan's lifestyle that is provided for them, for doing the dirty on the rest of mankind. I can't even sleep thinking what they're doing to the children. Every night, it just my mind runs wild and it drives me nutty. I'm not even doing it to anyone. I don't know how these people sleep, because I can't. Sarah Brightman is a dude. My foster sister idolised this twat growing up. All I ever heard, morning, noon and night, was the piano playing and the Phantom of the Opera is here inside my mind. Night and day. And I'll bet you any money now I know you won't be listening, Sarah, but her name was Sarah as well, my foster sister. I know you won't be listening, Sarah, but I bet you didn't make it. I'll put you a pound to a penny on it. You are not on the East End singing in Cats or anything else, because they only hire their own. They only employ their own. You cannot get on television and become a footballer, a boxer, a politician, a president, an astronaut, a general, a Navy ship rear admiral, rear admiral, suits you, sailor. You can never become any of these things, ever. You'll never get in a place where you can do good for people, because you're not allowed. They don't want good in the world. Which is why they mock us. They stick their tongues out and mock us. And that whilst wearing these masks. 27, the 27 Club. Michael Crawford. Oh, Betty. And there it is. That is the truth in plain sight, folks. They're all hidden in front of you. And they hide God. Because if you knew God was real, you'd change the way you live, the way you talk, the way you act. And you certainly wouldn't listen to any more of their cockamamie stories. And I can do it with any story you give me. I can go and look at them, destroy the characters in it, and then there goes your story. You're absolute tosh. There's nothing with him walking. Why is there no walking pictures of Harry Seacombe? There's got to be something, surely. There we go. What we got? Ski with legs. Arms akimbo on that one, look. How the arms are away from the hips, look. Massive ass. Don't tell me that's the only picture of Harry Seacombe walking. This is Sir Harry Seacombe. He reminds me of Hannibal. What do they call it? Oliver Reed. Is it Oliver Reed I'm thinking of? Hannibal. The one with the elephant. Yeah, it is. I think it's Oliver Reed. It's just a chubby face, right? The fat woman. The fat woman's face that's doing it. You got to be kidding me. How come Harry Seacombe's got no gates? There's plenty of pictures of him standing. Once you can see those FTMs, once you can see the drag kings, it's game over, I'm telling you. Let's go back again. Let's go back again. That's it. One gate for Harry Seacombe. You're having a giraffe. Sit. Why is Jesus there? What was that about? Oh, he said. Oh yeah, Sir Harry Seacombe sang a lot of hymns, didn't he? Is that his wife? Let's have a look. Wait till that screen comes back. Give me that screen back, Google. Oh, it's neck o'clock, isn't it? See, Harry Seacombe's just... I delivered this baby a few weeks ago. Maybe a month or two. I don't know. But he's just had that baby. There, wedding day. Who's that? Scriptwriter Jack Bentley and Wendy Craig. Two first names. WC. 33 in the name. Jack meaning devil. Who's got the bigger face? Who's got the longer neck? Jack Bentley. Another trip down Flippy Floppy Lane. There's no pictures of Harry Seacombe. Find me his gates, I'll do the rest. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a second shot at Street, but I don't think it's going to happen. When Scroogle stopped messing with my browser. There we go. Street. Same picture. It's no good to me. That's no good, and that's no good, that's no good, and that's no good. Got now, Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? That is Harry Seacombe, isn't it? Ski with legs, it's not a full. I wish that was if that camera was round just a little bit. But she is twisted, look. Look how the hips twisted back. And this must be his husband, maybe. Dang it, that's the second gate, but it's no good. Both ski with legs. Sir Harry Seacombe is going to escape me. No pics. There probably are some out there. There's probably video of them somewhere. Find it, I'll make it a meme. Next. Barbara Brennan School of Healing. That doesn't even look like anybody. Let's have a look. Images. I do believe you're taking the piss. What am I supposed to do with that? I've got no idea. I'm guessing this is him. Whatever. Yeah. School check. That's a big face, wouldn't you say? It's very wide. Is that him? Barbara. I'm having problems there. That looks pretty straight there, Barbara. You look pretty flat chested here as well, Barbara. That's all you're going to get because there's no pictures. Wide face, deep set eyes, massive smile. And that's it. I'm not even going to type walking in. You got no chance. I know it's not there. Next. Richard Ramirez. This one's already been done. I know it has. Copy, back file. I don't know if I got his gates though. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? This is what gets me, right? These are the world's most evil. This is season 2. Look, they're doing a show on evil killers. We've got Jeffrey Dahmer, close set eyes, pink lips, Cupid's bow. We've got Dennis Nielsen, son of Man Code. This one apparently murdered Rach's great uncle in Scotland. He was only a young lad, they said. His grandma's brother. That would be a good conversation to have with your grandma, Rach. You never had it with her. I'd have had it out with her. Me and my dad do transvestigations, Nana, and he's taught me everything. And we look at Dennis Nielsen and we know it's a woman. So, who was your brother? That's the question. Who was your brother who Dennis Nielsen allegedly killed? Then you got the Ripper, Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper, only murdered prostitutes, apparently. It's a bearded woman. This is a bearded woman with coffee bean eyes. And then you got Rose West. Look at that male stare. Jeffrey Dahmer's soft eyes, soft eyes, soft eyes, soft eyes. Fred West, soft eyes. The only man in that lineup, the only man there is Rose West. This one's a child killer, load of bollocks. Fred West, another child killer, load of bollocks. Richard Ramirez. What's my back file saying? Am I in the back file? Is that in Truffles? It is. It's not there. Not even. Just remember, that woman's got really spindly fingers. They will do the devil horns. Look at the size of that finger. Gentlemen, I want you to put your hands up in front of you and tell me, is your ring finger longer than your index? Because mine is, and I'm telling you now, my index finger looks nothing like that thing. That looks like a magic wand, doesn't it? It looks like Mike Tyson a bit there. Wow, it does look like Mike Tyson a bit there. Richard Ramirez, it's a girl. Soft eyes, beautiful lips, kissable, Cupid's bow, high set ears, look. Where's your Adam's apple and trachea? Is that a true picture? Look at the female skull. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Why is his 3 teeth sticking up like that? Is that a filter? Oh, someone made me laugh the other day. You know Sloth from the Goonies? Hey, you guys! They put that. You can have that filter on, and it does that to someone's face when you put it on them. And they did it to you know that they have that competition where you slap each other in the face. I don't know what it's called. slaps his hiss. And they did that, and when they slapped him, they turned the filter on, and when he was laid on the floor, it made him look like his eye had been slapped out of place. It was so funny. Right, anyway, let's go back. Got me chatting on nonsense again. Richard Ramirez. It's a load of Kakiasakias, I'm telling you now. I guess we'll take that one. Oh, I bet there's no gate. What was that? What was that? Stop the bus. Something caught my attention. Well, if that don't say it all, eh? They're all into Satan. And he's got it there on his palm, right? She has got it on her palm, right there. The old inverted pentagram. Let's go back a pic. I ain't seen any gates. That's why he's not on the list. Just about everybody else I've got Ted Bundy, I've got Fred West, I've got Harold Shipman. I got loads of them with gates. I don't think I got Dahmer though. I'm not sure if I ever got Dahmer gates. We got who's the one that strangled him? We got him, the big tall one, Kepler. We got Kepler. Here we go. There's something. Too far away. He's got big ass cheeks there. That looks like a big ass pocket there. Let's go back there. Ramirez, right there. Can't really see it. That's no good to me either. I don't think we're gonna get him. Yeah, he's got no gates. It's a woman. I've already covered it. I did all the serial killers. Just some of them don't have gates. Look at that one. Look at that. Look, right. This is a woman, look, with pink lips and a moustache, high set ears, droopy eyes. But look at this one. I can't remember who that one is. Is that the Boston Strangler? I can't remember which one that one is. Egghead. Cupid's bow. Beautiful lips. Soft eyes. Arched eyebrows. Just a woman till the cows come home. On tea. Ted Bundy. Woman look. Close set eyes. John Wayne Gacy. Close set eyes. Jeffrey Dahmer. Close set eyes. It really is. All of them. Look, this one. Close set eyes. That's the BTK killer. Kepler. Close set eyes. Really tall woman. 7'3", that one. Massive woman. And that's the only man, look. That's the only male serial killer. What would they call him? Eileen. Once she's South African or something, she killed like 10, 15 men. Allegedly killed 10, 15 men. That's the only male serial killer we've ever had. All these ones are women. They're all effing women. A lot of them. What they want is copycats. Look at that Adam's apple and track. Look at the neck. Don't get me wrong, that's pretty impressive for a woman. But that's just a man, a normal man lot. And it's as big as that, if not bigger. It reminds me of the Hulk or someone with that the width on the neck. But there's no height to the neck, look. Eileen, look, they've cut it off, but his clavicles will be down here somewhere. Whereas this one, chin to clavicle, is a short journey, look. Chin, clavicle, just there. Chin, clavicle. This one, clavicles are down here somewhere. The neck is so much bigger and stronger. Dahmer had quite a long neck, I'll give you that, but he had an Adam's raisin implant. Same with this one, look, no neck. All of these are fakes, look, they're all women. Bundy, Kepler, Bauschwitz, or whatever his name is. This one, close set eyes, and then you got a dude right there. There's your only male serial killer. And the best part of it is, they didn't kill anyone. It's all made up. Just Son of Sam. Yeah, that's the Son of Sam. All made up for your enjoyment, for your fear, for your entertainment. They put all these stories out that Dahmer kept heads in the fridge and ate his victims over months and all of this bollocks. Just absolute bollocks. They want copycats. The Lord said, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not murder, bitches. And that's the main sin they want you to break. People are, why are you always so happy? Why don't you hate them, Poncho? Because hate's one of the 7 deadly sins. Berkowitz, that's who it is. Thank you, Jen. I have no hate. I don't. Not for this. I hate myself for not noticing it sooner. As I'm so smart, I just hate myself for not working it out quicker. But I finally got it, and I thank it's God's graces. By God's graces, I found out the truth. And he knew when I did that I was not going to be quiet about it. And so did all the Flat Earth community. When I found out about this, they knew I wasn't going to be quiet about it. And I almost instantly started splitting up the Flat Earth because I was calling people out straight away. This is a man, this is a woman, why are you lying to me? And then the people from their channel who came and visited my channel would be in the chat, blah, 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 blah. It don't matter. I've got the proof. It don't matter what you want to say about me. You can make as much bullshit up as, excuse my language, I've swore loads tonight, I'm sorry. You've made up so much lies about me, but it just brushes off because I'm wearing the armour of God. I don't have nothing to fear. I'm the one that first put his gate out there for everyone to see. I'm the one that strutted around in front of everyone. It doesn't bother me because I'm a bloke. I'm a real bio male. I have nothing to fear. Nothing that these Satanists can do in terms of internet and media and that bothers me. I don't care. I just love the fact that God blessed me with eyes to see. I love God for this matter. I love God more than anything else. Race is a close second. Real close second. But I love God because he gave me race. You understand? Everything I've got, I got from God. I got this life from God and I'm grateful for it. Even though it's been terrible and it's been even worse for other people. And I know it has. What's happened to me pales in comparison to what happens to other people in this world. And I feel so bitter and sorry for them that they were betrayed. But God's going to give you justice. He's going to give everybody justice. For all the ones that have mistreated you and lied to you and cheated on you. You may have done the same. I know I have. I've lied, I've cheated, I've stole, I've broken so many commandments. If I knew God was real, I wouldn't have done any of it. But I can't go back. The time is linear. The only one that could reset this, the only one who's got the power to go back and reset this would be God. And why would he reset it? You can just say sorry and he doesn't have to do anything else, does he? Except forgive you. Your mercy. Which is why I said a lot of people without Christ in them show up in my chat. They do. And I will know you by your fruits. Jesus is my hero, my Lord and Saviour. My saving grace is Christ. He changed me. I don't worship Christ, I worship the Father just as Christ told me to. Muhammad said don't worship him, worship Allah. Krishna said don't worship him, worship Brahma. But my saving grace will always be Christ. Of all the scriptures I've read and listened to, well, listened to rather than read, but listened to, Christ had the biggest effect on me. Christ was the most redeeming to me. It might not be that way for you, but I'm not going to sit and argue with you about who your messenger was. Your messenger's right, God exists. My messenger's right, God exists. I'm not going to argue with someone who's a Vedic or a Sunni or a Hindu, or I'm not going to argue with you about God. I agree with you, God's real. We have different interpretations of him. The Satan deceived the whole world. You are not my enemy fellow natural human being. And if God's name is Yahweh and Jesus is called Yeshua, then it'll be told in time. But I won't be told by someone else what to call them. I have names, God means God around the world. Everyone knows who Jesus is around the world. Everyone around the world knows who Satan is. It's not Jesus, is it? But these people hate Jesus with a passion, which is why I love it. It makes me love him even more. I spent years in Flat Earth listening to Satanists. And I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to, if you want to chat on whatever subject, I don't care. I've never stopped anyone from chatting in chat. I've booted trolls out. Yeah, of course. Gonna. But you can talk about any subject in my chat. It don't bother me. If you don't believe in Jesus, that's fine. It's got nothing to do with me. It's your own free will. Your own discernment. But just on the off chance that God did come down in the flesh and live a life as a man better than anyone else ever did before him, showed us how to do it, and then died for us all at the end of it, so that we could have this life, no matter how wicked you have been in it, or it's been to you. He did that so you could have this life that you too could see the truth and be redeemed in his eyes. Knowing the truth is the most powerful thing in the way. It's the only thing that matters to me. People say, what's the most important thing in a relationship? It's truth. It's truth to me now. It always used to be other things. Someone who can make me laugh. Someone who's going to cook for me. So, truth. My answer is truth. Final answer. I want someone that can be truthful, and none of my partners ever were truthful to me. It's a strange world, isn't it, when you realise that the stuff... I don't regret it. I don't regret anything that I've done, because I wouldn't be the man I am now, exactly. But I'm mad at myself for putting up with crap what I shouldn't have done in my life. You know, I should have... If someone had taught me this stuff beforehand and how to be mentally capable, just to say, get lost. You don't treat me like this. Get lost. Don't care. Off you go. A lot of my relationships would have ended within the first few minutes, probably. Boom. I don't know. Well, a few days or whatever. But I wouldn't have wasted my time with people when I was looking for love in the wrong place, because the thing I was looking for, truth, I never mentioned and I never wanted until now. You know, I want all truth now. I'd love to know all the truth. I have to wait to meet God before that happens, I know, but in this world, God showed me that he was real, just in nature. Just by looking at the animals, the plants, the fish, the birds, the bees, everything. That structure, that order, that coordinated design shows me that God exists. And at the top of it all, out of all the millions of life that he's made on this planet, this plane, he created one in his own image that can think for itself, that can have emotions, cry, be happy, be sad, write poetry, sing songs, do romantic acts, do huge acts of kindness, not wanting any money for it, or fame or fortune, just an act done out of kindness, and that person walks away, rides off into the sunset on his donkey without a word said to him, a thank you or anything. That's a piece of God right there, isn't it? And I've met people like that have done things for me, which is why I've done things in my life where you pay it forwards, right? You do a kind act, you don't want anything for it, and to that person, that kind act means the world. No matter how small it is, it means the world to them. I've had, even some days, when you're feeling down, it can just take a smile that picks you up, right? Someone smiles at you, and it's that act of a smile cheers you up. You're not so lonely anymore, or you're not so sad anymore. Whoever did you wrong, you forget about them for a minute. That's the image of God. That kindness, that not wanting anything in return. That's where you find the Holy Spirit. It really is. I've had so many acts of kindness in my life. The guy, who rang up the other week and said he was going to start studying. His son's a pilot. Oh, sorry, Marlo. I didn't mean to kick you. I didn't know you was that close. Sorry, pup. He did an act of kindness a long time ago, which paid for me to become a magician. Him and two others. They were quite wealthy fishermen, merchants, and they had some excess cash, and they wanted to make a bit of a star out of me. They did. I became Poncho Pete because of them. And I'm very grateful, Steve, Ian, Mick. I really am. I can't say thank you enough, because they were the greatest working years of my life when I worked for myself and I made balloons and I entertained people. There was a point when I started entertaining footballers and bands. The Hollies. I entertained the Hollies wedding, and I entertained at least 4 different footballers before. This was just as I was finding out the earth was flat. Strange that they all come up. They all come in them first. Now I'm thinking about it. Most of them jobs came as I started to learn the earth was flat. I wonder if they knew who I was. I don't know. It's really weird, isn't it? And they just hired me. He knows the world's flat, this one. And he's eventually going to realise we're flip-flops. We're all secretly transgender. I wonder if that's how it was. I don't know. But it did start. Most of those jobs came as I started to learn flat earth. No, the Hollies didn't. The Hollies didn't, actually. That was almost when Ratio was born. No, it was before Ratio was born. 17 years, 18 years. Wow, I'm starting to feel my age. But the question still, it's in my mind. Did they know who I was? And that's why I couldn't. That's what was annoying me, and especially when I found out this agenda, this rabbit hole. Some of the parties I was going to, the children were flipped, and I could see it. And it was heartbreaking to me. I was crying after parties, like, how can you do that to a car? I was asking God on the way home in my car, how can they do this to him? And it's because it's a club. It's a big satanic club. And from the day they get here, they take a little girl like this and give her testosterone. And they take a little boy and they change his lips a bit and they shave his eyebrow down a bit. And then they call them both killers. This is another set of killers. Oh, these two were the first people to kill a transgender mate there. There it is. Brianna Gay's teen killers named as a pair of handed life sentences for the trans girls' murders. So these two, that's a boy and that's a girl, murdered this boy, if it is a boy. I'm looking at that and I'm just thinking, that looks like an Adam's raisin and that looks like a small set of teeth. I think I already looked at this one though. But they're flipped. And they do this from the minute they get here. This is wrong, man. You know, I don't care what you say about these people. This was done to them as children and it's sick and it shouldn't be done to these children. You know, this story is bollocks, right? These two don't exist. This is a girl, this is a boy in disguise, and they so-called killed this trans girl, who may well be a girl by the look at it. I'm not sure. She's got a long neck, though. I'm horrified at the fact that people find it's okay to do. Scarlett Jenkinson, there you go. Sun and Man Code. The Jenks. The Jinx, oh my gosh. The Genie. The Jenkinsons, the Son of Man Code. It's somebody's son. Pamela Anderson. Jack Nicholson is no one's son. Pamela Anderson is someone's son. The Son of Man code. And the Son of Man is Jesus. Jesus referred to himself as the Son of Man. Because he was born as a man, not as a God. And they say he was God in a man's body, which is possible. In this supernatural realm I live in, it's more than possible that God came down in the living to show us how to do it. And then at the end of his life, when it ended, it also cleared us of all charges, of all sin, because we don't know what we're doing. And Joe Rogan said it's amazing. If that's the truth, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's damn amazing. For God so loved the world, he gave his only one begotten son. John 3:16. And some people don't like it when I quote the Bible or quote Jesus, but this is my lead, you know? He said, follow me. Not follow your heart. Follow me. Follow the way I live my life. Oh my gosh. Follow the way I live my life. Bloke, woman, in that order. Coffee bean eyes, small dentures, triangle shaped mouth, small high set ears, flat forehead, no brow bone. Bloke. So I follow Christ. And all those people that hate me for it, why? He was the most perfect man to walk earth. What would be wrong with me following his footprints? Why? Living my life as pure as he did, why is that a bad thing? And it can only be a bad thing to these people because it means I no longer listen to their nonsense, their crap, their made up fairy tale land murders. And they do it all the time. If it's not one murder, it's another. If it's not that murder, it's a shooting, mass shooting, child killers. Everything's. Look how this is the Russian serial killer, right? Is it the Russian one, or is that the cannibal one from America? I can't remember. Look how close together those eyes are. Look how long and narrow that face is. Same with this one, squashy face. Looks like Spike Milligan. The Night Stalker. Another one, close set eyes. It's terrifying women, left, right and centre. Sweet baby Jesus, look at the size of that honey monster. You know, when you look at these so-called killers with your new eyes and you recognise that I am telling you the truth, I've got no reason to lie to anybody. And the best part is, I know what's going to happen to me because I know God's real. Why would I lie when I know God's real? I wouldn't. A real man that devotes his time to God, well, he's not going to lie to you. I don't need to. I've got the fear of God in me. I know what lying to you will do to me. Or what God will do to me for it. And I know what he would do if I get to heaven. He says, oh, Peter, I gave you the truth. I told you the earth was flat. Yeah. Did you get any? Did you have to pay for that information? No, I didn't, Father. And then I told you about nukes and everything else. And did you pay for any of that, Pete? No. And oh my gosh, that was a big bang. And when you got to this agenda and you learnt all about it, did you have to pay anyone money to learn about it? No, I didn't, Father. So why on earth did you charge people, Peter, to look at your work? That's why I don't charge. People say you should make money out of this. I don't want to make money out of this. It's the devil's tool. Yeah, I could live more comfortably off it, but God provides everything I need. I've got a roof over my head. I'm warm. I've got Marlo as company. I've got my little boy living with me. I've got food in the stomach, clothes on the back. You know, it's more than most people get. I'm humbled by the Lord. I really am. I'm humbled by him. You could get a big car. You can drive around in a BMW, Pont. I don't want to drive around in a BMW. It'd be nice to drive somewhere in comfort and prestige. But I don't need it. I'm quite happy with my little car. I can park my little car in any space I want. I want a smart car, 2-seater. I'll get that in anywhere. My eyesight's going. So I'm not fussed, you know. I don't want a brand new spanky danky car. The minute something goes wrong with it, it's going to cost you spanky danky repairs. When an old car gets something wrong with it, it's not expensive because it's an old car. You get the parts no problem from a scrapyard. Mechanical fit it for way less than a BMW guy's going to fit something in your engine, and away you go. And they put all these things out of our pocket and price range on purpose, so that you always feel like you're second rate, right? When you sat at the bus stop waiting for a bus and a big flash car pulls up, and you're like, oh, why didn't I get one of them? I worked hard. What you did was you worked hard for someone else instead of yourself. If you work hard for yourself and make a company, you can live quite comfortably. I did with magic and balloons. Lots of people do it. Roofing or bricklaying, whatever it is. You can live quite comfortably off your own company rather than working for someone else. But you'll never own a company that becomes the #1 bricklaying company in the world. That company is run by one of these serial killers. You can never start a phone shop up and become the next Sony or Ericsson phone or Apple iPhone, because you're not one of them. You're not allowed to get that good. You're not allowed to be that rich. Because again, when you start to get all that money that you can't do anything with it, you're going to start helping others around you. You make other people's lives who deserve it comfortable. I mean, if I was a multi-billionaire and I had all this money that I couldn't spend, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look. I'd go out and I'd find people, poor people, and I'd ask them, who do you know who really needs a helping hand right now? Who do you know that's in dire straits or hasn't got this or hasn't got that? Or the children who are out presents or clothes. Who do you know? That's where my money would go. And I'd help loads of people. I would. But that's because I'm a natural born male. I don't want to hoard billions of dollars of oil and gold and diamonds. Keep the riches of the world hidden. These are not the riches of the world. These are just what they told you are the riches. These are the things that they told you have value. Gold, diamonds, platinum, zirconium, whatever. They told you these things have value. The only thing that really is of value down here is each other. Us. We're the things of value. We're the ones that make these diamond jewels, BMWs, tankers, skyscrapers, bridges, coaches, cars, everything. We make it. We, the people. That's why Scotland says it. We are the people. WATP. See it everywhere in Scotland. They have such a community, but it's still, all the Scottish people are still fooled. They're still living in poverty. They're still living. They just want to blame it on the English. The way they segregate and separate us. Scottish hate the English. English hate the Scottish. Rah 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 rah. Both England and Scotland are being ruled by tyrannical, Fruit Loop, serial killing nutters. That's the main problem. The minute you remove the clown show, once you remove this clown show and you replace this with real men and women, the world will change for the better again. Once these people are gone and placed in prison, and by gone I don't mean finished off, because that's just going to be the same as Satan. I've said it loads of times, there's no hatred welcome me, and if you hate these people enough to hate them, there's no difference between you and them. You are them. You have become them. They're hating people for nothing. Hate's a real strong word as well. And now we're at the end times, Revelations. Tribulations are still to come, right? This is not tribulations, right? This is just revelations. When it all goes pear-shaped. those that lose their heads around you will be lost, won't they? The better choice is always peace. It is. I don't care what anyone says. Nothing good comes of war. Nothing. Once these people start getting called out in public, you'll know it's it's time. When everybody starts calling them out, which is when they'll start rushing to tell. Before that, they'll try and rush to tell the world, this is what we are, this is what we are, because it's a rollout. And they keep telling people over and over again, Megan Fox has got to be one of the most classic clips. And when people see it, they're like, I know she was joking. Megan Fox, I'm a man. Shut up. Megan Fox, I'm a man. Yeah, click it. YouTube.
Man to one of the hottest women in the business right now, Megan Fox, with me now.
Now, when I saw this, I was still a flat earther. I wasn't a transvestigator, but I did wonder why, because I thought she was really pretty from Transformers. I thought, why is she saying she's a man?
You shake your head.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm a doppelganger for Alan Alda.
Doppelganger for Alan Alda. That's the one from MASH, right? Alan Alda. Why would this so-called woman say she looks like a well, it's not even a man. Alan Alda's not even a man. So it makes no sense.
Out of here.
I'm a tranny.
Out of here.
I'm a tranny.
Out of here.
I'm a tranny.
There's the truth in plain sight. Jessica Alba did it. There were many times in films and stuff and songs that they've shown you what they are and told you what they are, but they've done it in a way that you just brush it off. Oh, they didn't mean it. They don't actually mean that they're transgender. Well, what does he mean? He said he looks like a bloke, Alan Alda, who isn't a bloke, is actually a woman, drag king.
Out of here.
I'm a tranny.
There you go.
I'm a man.
You do not look in the mirror and not think you're beautiful. Don't even.
No, I'm so painfully insecure. Like I'm on the verge
I actually believe he's saying that.
of vomiting right now.
On the verge of vomiting, because at any point they could get cut out. He's on the verge of vomiting because someone told him he has to say this and come out and a humiliation ritual, whatever. And he's on the verge of vomiting because he's telling the truth. He's a man.
I'm so horrified that I'm here and embarrassed and scared.
Is this your first?
Horrified to be here, embarrassed and scared. Grown-ass man. But it's right there.
Out of here.
I'm a tranny.
Says he's a man. Right there. I'm a man. And that's where we are at. Ted Bundy. Close set eyes, high set ears. Looks like George Bush a bit. Droopy eyes on Jeffrey Dahmer. All these caricaturists tells the truth. Very beautiful woman. Richard Ramirez would have been very pretty if they'd left her alone. And these two, that so-called killed the trans girl, boy, whatever. They're in the club. They're all in the club. It's all one big show. None of it's real. None of what you think happens in this world happens. It can happen to you. Yeah, because they're putting this shite out there. You don't stop to think, it's not just these stories. That these so-called nutty psycho killers are in the hospitals as well. You know? But selling supplements rather than cures. Right? We'll supplement you with something. It won't cure your problem, but it'll supplement it. And that's what they do with everything, because there's no money in curing someone. There's no money in serial killer stories if they don't put them out there. These people get so much press time, get so many films made after them, They make so much money out of these fake stories. Ramirez walking. There's no gates. Is that Danny Trejo? It looks like Danny Trejo. It is Danny Trejo. Is that Richard Ramirez? That's not Richard Ramirez. That's Danny Trejo playing Richard Ramirez, right? Yeah. But God left this up to you in the end. They look like ballet shoes, don't they? She got massive hips. She has got some huge hips there. She was quite a tall girl though, right, Ramirez? She had spindly fingers, right? She had massive finger when she stuck the devil on up. That's the closest I've got to a gate ski with legs. It's not good enough. I want a mince. Let's put court in there. See if we get anything off court. See, why did the caricaturist draw an egghead? He looks a bit like Santos Bonacci there. Is that you, Santos? Look, and there it comes up again, look. This Richard Ramirez name comes up again on... Oh, maybe his killer was Richard Ramirez. Not this one, but another one. The winner takes it all. I'm just saying that looks like quite a trackie you got there, pal. Who's that? Is that his sister? Who is, that's his mother. Oh my gosh, we're done. Daddy. I've just seen another picture. Who was that? Oh, it's disappeared. Where was that picture? I clicked on that one and then it vanished. Let me do it again. Genevieve and Richard Ramirez. That's not the same Richard Ramirez, is it? It's got to be a different one. Right, there's no gates. It's just that ski with legs. There's not a lot I can do there either. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do. Next. This morning, cast. Holly Willoughby is already on the list. You got no chance. What's wrong with that screen? Come here. There we go. Holly Willoughby is already on the list. Philip Schofield is already on the list. Alison Hammond is already on the list. Eamon Holmes is on the list. Ruth Langsford is on the list. Billy Crudup. Now that one I'm not sure about. Jennifer Aniston. What are these doing on this? They're not the cast. They've got Jennifer Aniston on Good Morning Television England. Since when? You're having a laugh. Someone's winding me up, right? Dermot O'Leary's been done. Anthony Mason, two first names, son of Mancode, and Mason in your name. He looks like what do we call it? Stephen, what's his name? The preacher. Richard Madeley's been done. Julie Flanagan, Sharon. There's too many to do. You should have named who you wanted, because Steve Carell does not host This Morning. You should have named who you wanted, but I've done all the main ones. They weird, Fame Britain, they've all been done. There's not a lot I can do. Next time, name me. Don't just give me that. David Cronenberg, DC, Devil's Child, ACDC, boys and girls, ACDC. I think we've done David Cronenberg. In either horror movie one, he is, isn't he? I think we might have done Cronenberg. Let's have a look. Back file, paste, search. Whilst that searches, we'll go to images. Straight away, he's got that Italian mobster look to his face, the long face, soft eyes. He's got big ears for a woman. I'll give him that. Pink lips. I've got a giant wrinkly, Sharpay forehead look, widest in the hairline. Reminds me of Greg Braden. Is it Greg Braden? Is that what I'm thinking of? It is, isn't it? Greg Braden. It looks like Greg Braden. What is that? What's he doing there? What's that about? Is that plastic surgery or something? It's practically bionic now. Bionic? Why? What's all that for? What does that do? Oh, it's just a pair of glasses. I can see it now. I thought all this was something on his face. That's light. Yeah, it's just light. Why is he bionic? He got bionic eyes? Cronenberg. Right, that's a woman till the cows come home. Final answer. She got big, high set ears. I think she's had a chin implant. She's got really close set eyes. Wrinkly, Sharpay forehead. And she's widest in the hairline, look. Cronenberg. What's the back file saying? No, nothing matches. Let's go back a pic. Oh, I hate when I click on them words. There we go. Let's get a picture of your face then, David. That's pretty close. It's too big. I like that one, I guess. Yeah, well, we'll go with that one for Cronenberg. See if he's got any gates. There's nothing in the back file. So I'm assuming he's got no gates because I've looked at them. I've looked at all of the big movie producers. Spielberg, you name it. James Cameron. Stanley Kubrick, filmed the Moonlanders. It's just one great big joke upon us, isn't it? Gina Davis. Is that Gina Davis? It is. Look at Jeff Goldblum versus Gina Davis. Tell me, who's got the bigger jawline there? It's a joke. And I used to believe Jeff Goldblum was a man. I'm so happy I'm not under the spell anymore. Aren't you? I'm so happy that I don't have to live my life in fear. And I don't blame God for none of this. I blame Satan for it all. I'm so happy that I don't have to... that's not someone's arse cheeks, is it? What is that? Is that meant to be someone's arse? That's terrible. If that's someone's face coming out of someone's buttocks, that is disgusting. I'm so glad I don't watch these movies. Right, where are we? David Cronenberg walking. There's no... Oh, you're lagging me. Get that off my screen, will you, Google? Oh my God, how much longer you can keep me looking at it? There we go. David Cronenberg walking. That's not you, is it? No, that's Viggo Mortensen. Oh, this is really annoying to me now. There's no gates. I've looked. I know Cronenberg's got no gates. I'm just thinking about how long ago I did this investigation. There's nothing. I'm done. No gates. Find me his gates. I'll do the rest. I know you won't bother. Next. Pauline Poroskova. I swear I've done this one. The name rings a bell. Poroskova. And it was recently one. I don't know if it was recently. We'll find out in a second. Paste. Searching. Pauline Poroskova. Author. Former fashion model. The name rings a bell. So does the face. I've definitely done this face before. It's a man till the cows come on. Look at the size of that head. And it's wide as it is long. Cannonball. 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 It ain't what you do. You've got the narrowest face I've seen in ages. What's happened there? Was he born in an alleyway, do you think? Look at the state of that. There it is. Paulina Poroskova, already done it. You're too late. This bus has been parked and shut down. Next. William Sadler. I do believe this one's done as well. You've asked for a load of repeats. I know you have. I said you were doing, as you said them. Paste. William Sadler, searching. I quite liked him. What film did I like him in when he couldn't speak and he's going... I can't remember. Was it this one? Oh, he played a good part as Death in Bill and Ted. I gotta give you that. It did make me laugh when Death was playing games with him. He played Battleships, Twister, and not was it Connect 4? You sank my battleship. That was classic when Bill and Ted beat him. And he keeps going best of 3, best of 5, best of 7. I did like that movie. Comedies were my favourite though, that's for sure. Working on it, William Sadler. Come on, you should have found him by now. W, how long does it take? I know there's 17,000 memes, but you're looking for the starting letter, W. William Sadler. I've definitely done him. There's no way death survived me. He looks like someone there. I'm saying Bob Hart from Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart. There it is. William Sadler. 1 gate. There's 1 gate for this person. Next. Marianne Williamson. 33 MW in the name. Sun and Man Code. This is not by chance that I can pick these people off doing this with the names, right? It's not by chance, folks. It's a fact. They do this to code themselves. So when they meet each other, they can tell just by their names. There's a high chance that they are flipped. If they can't tell that they're flipped, there's a high chance they can tell the flip just by saying the names. That's a man. Marianne, we've done this person. Wait. Copy. Marianne Williamson. Let's have a quick look. Paste. The face is ringing a bell. That's a man all day long. Neck o'clock, huge trachea, massive set of dentures, rectangular shaped eyes, far apart, short, wide, sloping forehead like mine. And there's the jawbone. Women don't look like this. Women don't have jawbones like that. If a woman's jaw is squared, it looks flat squared. And by flat, I mean petite. It looks flat. It's not jutting. It's not strong as a man's. Look, oh, that says it all, doesn't it? That right there. Cannonball head. He's got a massive head, hasn't he, Oprah? They say this is one of the biggest witches on the plane. I don't know. I've got no idea what it's about, but I know this much. They're all liars. They're all deceivers. None of them want you to know or believe in God in any way, shape, or form. They don't want you to have faith. Because it's like love. You can't prove it's there until someone does something for you. And that's exactly what faith is, right? You can't prove it to what God did for you. You can't prove it to someone else. They have to have their own experience of God proving things to them. And then it just leaves you, it leaves you winded, doesn't it? Marianne Williamson, no pictures. I thought I'd done this person. I've seen this picture and I've seen that first picture before. That's a man's face. Should we take that? That's a bit big. That's a bit big, Peter. That one's a bit small. That one's a bit small. Something in the 50-50 range, you bitches. Come on. That one's close. We'll take that as your 50-50. Rectangular eyes, male cheekbones, square jaw, massive neck, broad shoulders, flat chested. That's a man. Let's go walking with the Williamson. See, one of the most kindest people in my life was a Williamson. She was almost like a mother to me. Oh, no. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, boys and girls. Nothing's there. And nothing again. It's not happening. Your friend here, Marianne Williamson, has got no gates. I'm leaving on a jet plane. See you later, Marianne. Next, Sylvia Pfeiffer. Any relation to Michelle? Claudia? No. Hang on. What time is it? It's 25 to 11. Right, I think I'm going to call that a night, boys and girls. I hope you had fun. I hope I made you giggle. Until next time, just remember God loves you, thinks you're amazing, wants you to know that you and your family were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching. Good night, goodbye, and God bless. See you tomorrow, Sunday Night Live. Be there or be square. Bye.